Dear students, welcome to English class. Today we will go for one of the soft skills uh, for today's topic, that is self-confidence. So, how very important self-confidence for students, and how to improve your self-confidence, and what makes you to see build confidence within yourself, and how to improve your belief system. These are all some of the subtopics that we deal in self-confidence. Okay, let me share my screen. Yeah. Today's topic is self-confidence. So, what is self-confidence? Self-confidence is a term that it has derived from Latin word fidere, which means to trust. Therefore, having a self-confidence is having trust in oneself. Self-confidence is nothing but having trust in oneself. That means if you are really having good self-confidence, that means you have great trust in yourself. So the confidence levels will vary from person to the person. Sometimes the same person may show great self-confidence at certain things, and sometimes they may not, isn't it? So there are terms called self-esteem, self-confidence, and also self-efficacy. And self-efficacy and self-esteem are connected with the self-confidence. So how they are, we will go a little deeper into it. So first of all, let us discuss if you don't have self-confidence, what are the symptoms that you can see? Whether you are having self-confidence or not, whether you are having low self-confidence, what are the symptoms? Usually, people who are having low self-confidence always worry over something or the other, and they undergo stress, they undergo anxiety also. For every small thing they get worried. So worry is a major symptom that we see in the people who are having less confidence. They all the time worry. They all the time feel stress whenever they are asked to do certain job, and they never have trust in themselves. Their self neglect also can be seen in them. They are pessimistic in their attitude, and they are socially withdrawn. They have poor relationships with others, with their own friends, neighbors, even with the family members also. They show poor relationships, and they are unwilling to take challenges also. Or any task is given, they hesitate to take up the challenge. They step back, thinking that I may become a failure. So, with a pessimistic attitude, having no trust, they are not willing to take the new challenges. They do not accept the criticism also. So, in the fear of criticism, they often avoid doing the things. They blame others for their own mistakes. uh, they also make excuses and some pretext or the other. They dislike change. They want to be in the safe zone, in their own comfort zone. And they have a fear of future. All the time they worry about the future. So these are the symptoms that we can see in people with low self-confidence. As students, you may have some of them as your symptoms. Then you need to improve your self-confidence. So self-confidence won't come all of a sudden. So you need to carefully build up your self-confidence, so that for any kind of event, for any kind of challenge, you can take it up with a lot of confidence. So whatever is taken with a lot of confidence will become a success. Self-confidence is nothing but the driving force for the success. So if you want to achieve something in your life, you need to have great self-confidence. So without this driving force, achieving success is very difficult. So we have to build self-confidence. So what is the self-confidence cycle? How the self-confidence will take place in an individual? So if you feel that self-confidence is about the feeling of competence, that I am able to do it, I can do it. That is the attitude, that is the feeling that you should have. So if you are having feeling of competence, then what you do is definitely it is going to give you motivation. If you are self motivated, that means you can perform a job using certain strategies for success. So when you are using some strategies, the appropriate strategies to achieve the success, then what will happen? Your actions will move in that direction with more focused way. Then what you do is you get the success. So once you get the success, what will happen? Your self confidence will improve. And again, if you are having good self confidence, what will happen? Your feeling of competence will grow. So this is the confidence cycle goes on. Again, you feel see self motivated. You apply the suitable strategies for success. You do some activities that are essential for achieving the success, and ultimately you get the success. Once you get the success, your self confidence level will be improved, and that will give you the feeling of competence. So that way, your successful strategies and actions will definitely result in the success. So for all these things, what is important? You should have first the feeling of competence and feeling of work. So how do we do it? So how to improve your self confidence? So there are certain ways in which one can improve on self confidence. The first thing is believe in yourself. You should develop positive attitude, have a self evaluation, then behavioral changes, improve knowledge and skills, and then use positive affirmations. So what way they are very important, I will just give a brief description about them. Belief is strength, as you all aware. So once you start believing yourself that I am capable of doing it, I can do it, then certainly that becomes that levels of confidence will make you to take up a job. So start believing yourself, you have every power. So start working on belief system. So if you are having strong belief system, you will have more self confidence. Then how positive attitude is going to help you? See, if you look at the things, see all things won't be achieved see with ease. You need to work for them. You need to put more and more action into it. So lot of things will involve in getting things done or becoming successful. So for all successful activities, we need to have a positive attitude. So check your attitude. Then at the same time, self evaluation is will be helpful to you. So what you are good at, what you are weak at, what exactly you are. If you are having good self evaluation, then certainly you will come to know where you are, where you can put your efforts, where you are work, and where you can excel, and where you need to improve yourself. So that way your self evaluation will be helpful to you. Similarly, behavioral changes. So we have all this belief system, everything is good, but if behaviors are the same, the results will be the same. So if you want to achieve good result, you need to change certain behaviors also. Then improve knowledge and skill. So when you have good knowledge and skill, your self confidence will levels will be automatically up, because you feel that you are worth, you feel that you have the knowledge, you feel that you have the skill. When you feel that you are having knowledge and skill, then self confidence will be there. So you will go and take up any difficult job also. And positive affirmations are very very important. That means in order to improve your self confidence level, so feed your mind constantly that you are going to be positive, you are successful, and all that. Whatever you are lagging behind it, so write down a positive statement and feed it to your mind. And like mind is a faithful servant, it will work on it and definitely make you successful if you program your mind very well. That's why we have neuro linguistic programming. The new concept has come into the board. That is, your mind can be trained. Whatever you feed your mind will definitely is going to happen in the board. So that way, focus on these six items so that you can improve your self confidence. So where do we begin? We begin with the believe in yourself. That is, we talk about the belief system first, then later positive attitude, self evaluation, behavioral changes, and see work and positive affirmations. In the same way, we will proceed further, going deep into them. So the first thing is believe in yourself. So Swami Vivekananda said, belief is strength. That means if you believe that you are strong and successful, you will be. If you believe that you are weak and failure, you are. Both are right. So ultimately, it all depends on your belief system. If you believe that you are strong and successful, you are strong and successful. If you believe that you are weak and if you are a failure, then certainly that is also going to happen. So it is all in your belief system. So develop a strong belief system that you are successful and that you are strong. So having a great belief system will definitely work well. So everything in this universe works on belief only. So if you are having good beliefs, strong and good belief system, then certainly it is going to help you. So believe yourself. Most of the time, what will happen? Students prepare well for the examination, but still they have a doubt in their mind whether I can write, whether I can remember the things in the examination, whether I can get my grades, what I suppose. So all the time, though their preparation is good, they lack in the belief. So that will obstruct. So when the negative thoughts enter in your mind, what will happen? It is going to affect your performance also. So what is belief system? In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. Suppose if you are worrying about a failure in your life, so the desire for success must be more than your fear of failure. So if your fear of failure dominates, what will happen? So whatever that you can capable of, but you are unable to achieve that level success. But if your desire for success is more than if your fear of failure, then you are going to get it. So you observe what kind of thing that you are facing, what is your fear levels, and what is your desire levels. If your desire levels are more than your fear levels, then certainly you are going to get the success. So that way, start working on this, and start believing yourself, believing your power. As we are told that certainly every power is within you. Again, I'll take the quote of Swami Vivekananda. What he said is, all power is within you. You can do anything and everything. That means you are having the divine potential with you. Only thing is you need to, you see, you can do anything in this world and you can do everything in this world. So you are such potent person. That means every individual is bestowed with all such ability and all such strength within you. Only thing is, through constant practice, by giving challenges to ourselves, we can realize the power within us. So whenever trouble comes, whenever there are challenges, think that your belief system is going to help you a lot. So that way, what you can do is, all power is within you. You can do anything and everything. So believe yourself. So if you are having strong belief system, certainly you are going to succeed. So most of us, we don't believe that. We see, make estimations, or we come to conclusions based on the outward manifestations. If you look at an iceberg, so on the surface, what you can see only the 10% of the iceberg that is visible, but the 90% of the iceberg remains in the sea level, below the sea level. That means what is hidden is more than what is shown outward. So whatever is seen outward is very little than whatever actually you are possessing. So you feel that you are incapable. You feel that you are not strong enough, or else you are not potential enough. But actually you are not that. You are having every potence with you. You are having all that great, see, what you call power within you. But the only thing is, whatever is seen outside is not you. So dig deep into it and go to the bottom, go to the deep of your own see power. You will come to realize that you have a strong power. So all great people are having, see, they started challenging themselves. So they were able to identify, they find out the great see, hidden potential within them. So if you want to be successful, so whatever outward manifestation is there, don't believe that that is only you. You have much more greater powers within you. Only thing is, through constant practice or having self confidence, developing self confidence, you can see visual, you can realize the powers within you by giving them a challenge and working towards your goal. So look at all these people, whether it is Seoul Olympics games or some other thing. If you look at Martin Luther King, so they are having a great say, belief system. So whatever is impossible for others, but they are having great say, beliefs with them. So their beliefs are see beliefs as self-fulfilling prophecies they made. So that way, if you are having strong belief system, certainly it is going to help you.